Hello, I'm Marshall Manlove, and welcome to the Dungeon of Manlove. What you are about to hear is intended for people aged 18 and older, and please heed this warning. What you will hear is perhaps rude, disgusting, possibly offensive, and controversial in nature. It is intended to be an uncensored creative release, which is satirical, free-spirited, unbridled, and maybe even funny at times. This is part 2 of the Audition tapes. In part 1, we met Alex Storm and Foulmouth Al. Today, we meet a ghost. And now, I invite you, if you are over 18 and not easily offended, to enter my dungeon. Oh, I'm sure there'll be hate mail. There'll be hate mail saying, your show sucks. Your show sucks ass.
Yeah, good.
And stop.
We'll read it.
Just stop whatever you're doing right now.
And read it.
Yeah, I'll read it. I don't care.
Read it, and then I'll say, yeah, that guy's probably got a limp dick.
Because eventually we're going to say something funny.
Yeah, and I mean...
Someday.
You say something funny and people listen. You say something that pisses people off and people listen. You say something controversial and people like it, they'll listen, you know?
I was doing this whole thing about steroids on my blog about Barry Bonds. I'm like, who cares?
Somebody offered me steroids today at the gym. But I don't, they were the oral ones, the D-ball and Winstrol. I'm too old for that shit, man.
How much are they even? It was for free. How much do they normally charge?
I don't know why. You would try it?
Not really.
I could get it.
I told you, man. I don't want to go in. I kind of like being mellow.
You know what I'm going to do?
I kind of like being relaxed.
You know what I'm going to do? When I get my insurance, half the old guys at the gym are on testosterone therapy from their doctor.
That's true too.
I want to go to. I'll do one run of the injectable shit, and when I get to the end of it, your testosterone production will slow down for a little while. And when I get to the end of it, I'll go to the doctor and it'll be low testosterone, and then they'll give me pharmaceutical.
I know this bodybuilder and trainer who says he believes that everybody over the age of, I can't remember, he said 30 or 40, should be on cycles of steroids every now and then.
Right. See, I don't want to.
Be better for your health.
I want to get it, but I just want to get a little bit because I don't want to build up. I just want to feel young and horny again.
Viagra.
Viagra doesn't take care of the part where you're chasing them down the fucking street trying to bite the fucking ass.
Right. The Viagra only takes care of the automatic pilot thing.
Yeah, right.
You just lay back. See, I kind of like that thought though, because I just like being kind of mellow and relaxed and just not like all charged up and angry and pissed off all the time. So Viagra would work for me because I could just lay back, kick back, be mellow, and just I'd be on automatic. I could take a nap and let it go.
Work if you're with somebody you don't want to fuck.
That's true.
Or if there's a game on and you can't concentrate.
Yeah, if the TV's
But
going
if I'm going to be in that position,
and the
I'm
Phillies
going.
are kicking the shit out of the Mets.
Are you recording this? You
happen.
should be recording it. Where's those pictures at? That girl ain't here. Let me see some pictures. Fuck it.
I don't have it on this computer.
All right, well, we're going to post them on the internet.
Email them to you.
If she don't show up next week, we're going to post them on the internet.
Unless I can.
Yeah, try to set them up that way.
Download them into my
She looks
phone.
cute. She looks cute.
Yeah,
It might not even been her.
Impossible. No, I'm thinking it was.
Somebody like that sitting there changes the whole fucking dynamic. Of what's
Exactly.
going on,
This is why I can't. I hope she shows up, man.
Well, that's how
shows up, man.
we can be dynamic.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing of just having this 22-year-old hippie chick sit in the middle of these 2 40-year-olds and one 60-year-old guy be kind of funny.
I'm 29 when she gets here. And I'm not married anymore either now.
Your hair's going gray a little bit there. You can pass for 29.
By the next time I come here, it'll be dark again.
Yeah.
You know, I got another funny story. You should record that too. I had these 2 gay guys. They moved in next door to me, and this is not a joke. It's fucking as good as that would be a start of a joke. But
if you want to record this story, I got one to go right behind it.
just as these guys moved in, I got out of the last band I was in. I stopped dyeing my hair, and at that same exact time, my son was born. And about a year later, the one gay guy comes over and he says, we were thinking about having a kid, and I'm glad we didn't. As soon as you had your kid, your fucking hair went gray just like that. It's like I got out of the band and stopped dyeing it, man.
Who was gonna give birth to this child?
I guess they were going to adopt.
It's not going to be an anal baby then.
No.
I'd like to see that.
I got a story about a couple gay neighbors. When I was a kid, I was probably about 11, 12 years old. And back then, you didn't have a lot of gay neighbors that were openly gay. And these two guys lived behind us. And the one that was kind of feminine one day is out cutting the grass. And me and two of my friends are up on the little sun deck off my room shooting the BB gun. So I shot this fucker right in the ass. And his hands go up and he goes, does this little fag dance. And then he's looking around like he's looking for a bee. Then he looked over, but he could hear us laughing from over
stung
there.
him.
What kind of dance did he do?
A gay dance.
His little faggy dance.
See, I think fag's a bad word. I think I might have said faggot on this show earlier.
Yeah,
Well then what you do about that is you edit it out, but you do it in a really, really obvious way. Like you cut the tape and you say, gay, in a different voice.
Radio edit gay.
See, I called that guy at that job that one day the faggot, but I don't think he was gay. I wouldn't call a dude that I thought was gay a faggot. I wouldn't do that.
You know what? It's just like a racial slur. It's just easy.
Yeah, but
if you're trying to get at somebody, it's just easy.
Well, that's the kind of word, if you're going to call a gay guy that, you're obviously intending on offending him, and you were trying to offend a person that was interviewing you that day, or you were there to apply for that.
Right. Yeah, I was definitely trying to offend him.
Yeah, so that's...
But ironically...
It's like, hey, faggot, what's up? You don't walk down the street and just, you see a couple of gay guys, hey, how are you fags today? Hey.
I don't know. If you know them good enough, it might be funny.
See, ironically, if I actually thought the dude was gay, I wouldn't have called him a faggot. I mean, douchebag was working as it was. But if I had actually believed he was gay, I would not have used that word.
What would you have used?
Cocksucker.
I mean, if you had a...
I guess I couldn't do that because that wouldn't work either.
If you had a friend that was
offensive.
really gay, faggot would be a funny thing. It's just like I worked with this...
He would say, so what?
Yeah,
so what?
I worked with this Mexican guy, and I always used to call him Puerto Rican. And when I started calling him Puerto Rican, right away, shut the hell up, shut the hell up.
I know.
And then I'd be telling, and then I start
was he
telling
a gay
him,
Puerto Rican?
No,
because
but his voice just got
impression.
real
No,
high. His voice just got real high as soon as I said Puerto Rican.
I had a Puerto Rican friend one time, and I called him black. I said, what do you black guys do about... And he said, black? Who's black? And I'm like, dude, you're blacker than most black guys. What are you talking about?
But anyway, I start telling this guy, and as soon as I start talking this shit, he's yelling, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And I tell him, I finally figured out the way to tell the difference between the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans are the ones with the good-looking women with them.
You think so?
Yeah.
I found that to be quite the opposite.
You thought the Mexican ones were?
Nah, you know what? Maybe you're right.
Did you
The
see
Puerto
those
Rican
guys?
ones.
Yeah.
The Puerto Rican ones are hot with the big old booties,
Yeah,
man. The
yeah,
Mexican ones
yeah.
are short and round.
Yeah, did you see them bitches waiting for them coal miners? Shit.
And the other thing is, the
They were
Mexican
Mexican. Those are Chileans, right?
the Mexican
See, now
hookers
I've
only
offended the Chileans, called them Mexicans.
the Mexican hookers only service the Mexicans that are here illegally. They don't do the whole crowd.
Really? You see, you have inside knowledge.
That's why you don't see Mexicans all over the place. Mexican hookers out there all over the place. They're locked up in a house, bringing all the Mexicans into where do you think they go when they leave
Slaves,
Home Depot
huh?
parking lot?
Are you saying that?
They
Are you
leave
suggesting?
They leave Home Depot parking lot and they with their little money they made that day and they get right to the Mexican whorehouse.
Are you suggesting though that there is a Mexican sex slave trade here?
I don't know if they're slaves, but my buddy rents a house to a guy that's got like 10 of them in it.
I think you're suggesting there's a Mexican sex slave trade here.
I don't know. I think I could probably get you the address.
He can get you laid.
I don't know. It costs a lot.
What, fucking 100 pesos? That's not that much.
They're using American money. They're in America.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to send that money back home.
They might not speak English, but they can count dollars.
Yeah.
So I think this opens up some room for a special investigation.
Well, okay then.
Alex Storm.
I'll send you in.
Special investigator.
We'll get you the big glasses with the video cameras on them. And
I could be recognized, man. I'm a big star. I'm a G-list celebrity
You
all
have
the
to
way.
follow
man.
him up to one of these slave houses.
Come on, you would fit right in.
See what the deal is.
Because you have those
I
connections.
would miss the next show. I'd still be there.
We could broadcast right from the whorehouse.
That's right. We'll just bring all this crap
shit's
there.
portable.
Hey, we'll just bring it in and say, hey, we're friends of the landlord.
He said we could do our show from your house.
We can do our show from your little whorehouse here.
Don't worry, man. No video, man.
Live from the Mexican sweatshop.
That's right. Well, we're audio anyway. We're safe.
Right, nobody can tell where we're at. It's not like we're going to give out the address.
I wonder if they're like, because there's like Asian sex slaves.
No, they could be. They could be paying the coyote that snuck them in back.
Yeah, I'll bet you that happens.
I bet you it does.
They don't have that money, and they say, well,
Yeah, they're illegal. What are them bitches going to do otherwise?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how the Asians
they're in
get it.
Delaware. They don't know where the fuck they're at. It's not like they're in Arizona and they can skip south a little couple feet.
My sister-in-law rents houses to Mexicans, and I guarantee you none of them are illegal. She gets a phone call in the middle of the night and says, "Oh, we got to move out." And she goes running over to the house and next day, and there's a new Mexican family in there already. It says, Padro said we could move in $1,100 a month, right? She said, no, it was 12.
Yeah, and guess what? One of them got a hookers going up in there.
Yeah.
Hey, I know.
Fucking one's moving out, the other one's moving in. It's like the fucking Underground Railroad for Mexicans.
We could do some investigating reporting. We could just follow a landscaping truck around and see where they go after work.
Well, you're like in with that community, though, man.
I don't even speak Spanish. Although I was thinking about taking a Spanish class, so when I'm watching the chicks on the Spanish channel, I can know what they're saying.
They're just talking about where all the local Mexican whorehouses are. That's all you're going to hear them say.
Who cares? Did you ever see the chicks on the Spanish channel?
That shit is awesome. I can't understand them, but I watch it all the time.
Yeah, man, I just turned it on. My dog's learning to speak Spanish.
The one girl just let her titty flop out. I saw it on the internet the other day. It looked like an inner tube.
I know what you're talking about, too. Crap, I'm drawing a blank now. I did see something about that.
It's so fucking weird looking when this Doberman runs up to you. You expect him to speak German. He starts barking out in Spanish.
Oh, yeah. Break time.
Yeah,
Hey, it's me interjecting here. So while we took this break, the girl we were anxious to audition knocked on the door to enter. I hit the record button immediately to capture everything that then followed for the balance of our first evening of auditions.
Hi. Marshall's right up here.
Okay.
Come on in.
Looks like we got a special guest, Mark.
We do.
Hello.
We have a new audition.
How are you?
Hello there.
How are you guys?
Come on in.
How are
Have
you?
a seat.
Have a seat.
I'm Alex.
That's
That's
brother.
Elf.
Hello.
That is the show's official mascot.
Oh. I was just a little late because I had to walk my pup first. Yeah.
Careful.
The other pup.
He might claim that in a way that you do not want him to claim it. Come on in there,
You probably have to blur.
Ghost.
I use the bathroom too.
Marshall Manlove.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Grab a set of. We're gonna just throw you right in.
Got her plugged in there?
Wow.
Yeah, I do have it. I think it's only one ear there. So here is auditionee number
She's not on this.
3. Young lady, introduce yourself to
Hi.
the 4 people
Hi.
that will listen to this later.
Okay. All right. Hi. My name is Ghost Foundling. And this is really interesting, intimidating here with all of this headgear.
Yeah.
And, it looks neat. Sorry. Yeah.
We weren't expecting to just like jump
Well,
in like this.
no, that's fine. I've got a friend Ben of mine who hosts radio at University of Delaware. So, I don't remember what the heck his show is called, but he's one of the guys that's on at night. So it's not the first time that I've been in front of one of these things, but it's been a bit.
Gotcha.
You have to get the name
problem.
of the show so you can put a plug in for all your friends.
Absolutely, yeah. See, next time his name's Ben Walker. I'm gonna have to ask him. Yeah. What the heck is the name of your show? Because I've got other guys with mics and computers and stuff.
Yes. Well, it's like semi-professional. I actually do know what I'm doing here. All right, so Ghost. That is your given name, you told me.
Well, yeah. My name is Tevish. It's Gaelic. And it translates to ghost or phantom. But yeah, what I run into a lot of times is that people will ask. Let's say it's Tevish. Tevish. They'll say, well, spell it. That helps them out. And no, it doesn't, because I don't know if you're familiar. Gaelic, Irish, like some other languages, you start dealing with how things are spelled and the vowels and so forth. You say Taibhse, and that makes it all the more complicated for them. Yeah. Yeah,
I was trying to pronounce that earlier, and I failed.
Yes.
miserably.
So Tab or Ghost works, Ghost became a nickname real fast, I say. Yeah.
Awesome. Is it just because it's just a pain in the neck to spell it all the time?
Well, I don't know if anybody here is familiar. Poppy Z. Bright is an excellent author, and in there she's kind of Anne Rice like, and so she's got a character in there that I'm really interested in, or my favorite character in there whose name was Ghost. He's a musician / psychic sort of person, and that was kind of right up my alley because I'm a medium, and have been talking to spirits since I was like 4. So
Wow.
No, this is definitely exciting. We are going to do some of that here at some point. There's no doubt about that. We got a potential to do some really strange shit here. Like I'm a hypnotist. Ghost is a medium.
I live in a haunted house.
awesome, cool.
And foul-mouthed Al swears a lot. So we have a...
Okay, all right, I can get down with that. I've got a friend. I got a couple friends who
Swear a lot?
have potty mouths. So yeah, that's all right.
You missed all the good stuff already. I think we got it out of our system.
Oh,
For now, don't worry.
You know what it was? Because I got a couple...
Where that came
I'm
from.
so sorry. I came late.
I have a couple amateurs here, and as soon as you turn the microphone on, they have to say things like vagina, and shit, and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you could do a round of that again, I guess. I mean, if you
I'm sure
like.
it'll slip out somewhere because,
no.
after all, they are amateurs. So, Ghost,
I'll start tits.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. First of all, we're gonna have to warn you there, young one. You are in the midst of 3 40-plus men here.
So were you surprised when you got here and saw how old everybody is?
Not really. I mean, I was warned ahead of time, and that's why he was like, bring your girlfriend along, it'll make you feel better. I was like, I could try to find somebody at a pinch, but my friends are one of those people that you have to schedule them in advance, and boy, is that a pain in the ass.
See,
right there we go. Oops.
So the goal here would be, though, I've been giving this some thought, was that we want you to be like one of the guys.
Oh, dude, I came in girly fun because you were mentioning things as far as wanting somebody for a female counterpart for some sort of medium thing, and I know how that sort of thing looks, but I'm totally a tomboy. It doesn't show, but I was expecting to meet, a bunch of handsome young men, and so I figured I ought to...
Now you fucking lost out there, didn't you?
Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, no, you're cuties, really. No, so, yeah, I
Foul-mouthed Al is quite good looking.
No,
He is.
hair.
Well, yeah, no,
It's the wisdom.
If he had dark hair, how old would you think Foul-mouth is?
If his hair was no, he's got a
He's
baby.
gonna be- you know it's gonna be colored
he's
the
got
next
a
time it's
baby
here.
face, so I totally wouldn't
That's
have.
it.
I mean, really, yeah. If it was darker, and even like
Actually, I dye it gray.
I was gonna
Make
say
me look older.
exactly in a
Nice.
Steve Martin sort of way. No, I would have totally thought that you were like
Steve Martin.
would have thought you were one of the
I'm a
college
wild and
guys.
crazy guy.
You see that? Like, I'm telling you.
No,
man.
no,
Thank you, I appreciate that.
absolutely.
He could look like he's in his 20s, I think.
And I could
How
get
old do you
like
think
a-
he is? Well, I kind of give him a clue. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm
those
not
fucking glasses
up to
back on your
guessing
face.
ages. Please.
Guess
that's
my weight,
terrible.
and I'll give you $1.
No, and yeah. Unfortunately, there's nothing visual here, but he is also, a nice looking guy. I mean, I can say that. Everybody
Thank you.
here is like, they're in like muscle
We're
shirts
here
and
to
stuff. They're all
pump you
built.
up.
Yes. No, totally.
If you bring a picture, you could put it right here if you want some young guys on the other side of the microphone.
Oh, that's what you can say. Oh, see, I'm an artist too, so that's what I ought to do is I ought to bring I don't sketch you guys ahead of time. And I could sketch totally,
Just
handsome.
what you're looking for.
Yes, bodies for you. Put that up. That would
There
be
you
fun.
go.
Oh, we're definitely going to have need for your artistic abilities as well too.
Okay.
You draw like caricatures and stuff like that? Are you like that?
Yeah, that's one of many things is I love cartooning people. I've got lots of friends who love to be turned into like anime characters. So that's always fun. But
Like we could use that stuff for like
we
the
could have
cast picture, you know.
We could have her draw us the way we want people to see us, so we can put that on the
Well, see, I do a lot of custom art, and what you will run into a lot of times with people who want portraits done is especially if you're dealing with families who maybe their kids aren't the cutest things in the world, but they really want people to think that.
You can touch them up a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Or let's say you're dealing with like teens, and they want their things done, but they're pubing at the time. So you have to work with
fucking zits.
You got zits, so you take the zits out. It's or if you're dealing with older couples, and they'll say
it's part of your art.
Yeah, they'll say, "Look, you can see the pictures. I've got laugh lines. Could you, take that out? Or, I've got a little, my neck's a little loose, something like, so,
How about that wart? Can you get rid of that wart?
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, part of custom art is making people look more beautiful than they are. Because, quite honestly, once you start to meet the people, everybody's got, not everybody, but most people have wonderful, beautiful souls. And that's kind of what you're trying to do.
Bring out, right?
Except for Alex Storm over here.
If you do my picture, can you put more hair on it?
I could. Well, see, that's one of the other fun things too. Is like I have people who, they'll want to be, say they want to do themselves, but they want to look like something out of the Renaissance, or can I look like a knight? Can you draw that? Can you draw me in this picturesque thing? Like, say you've got some guy who, this does happen.
Can you draw me as Jesus with children at my feet?
He read my mind. See, you're the mentalist, but exactly. That's what I was going to say. Is some people, maybe they want to look like a famous. I'd like to look like Napoleon. That kind of thing.
That would be awesome.
Exactly, because Napoleon was a really, really awesome dude. And as far as if you want, kind of superior role model sort of thing, that's very impressive. Here is my portrait of me as the guy who almost conquered the earth.
Yep. Put that bitch on a box and there was nothing he couldn't do.
So, Ghost, you answered the Craigslist ad, as did Foulmouth Al over here. And
so who wins? Am I wackier? Was it a contest?
I look, I have 3 microphones here. The prize. What would the prize be?
What would?
To
Yeah,
be,
see,
to be
you
famous along as a
Yeah.
group. That's the prize. So you read the ad, the same one that attracted Foulmouth Al to the table here. And what about it attracted you to what I said, and why are you here?
Okay, well, I guess what attracted me immediately was that there was a whole lot of information, which, on a very simplistic sense, you were explicit about the various different things that explicit isn't the right word, but I guess it is. It's just explicit also sounds dirty. About
it was definitely dirty.
Yeah, it does. It does. You
should reread it.
Yeah,
Dirty's okay.
There wasn't much. No, there wasn't. That would also help out too. Is that while you warned me ahead of time, if you go on Craigslist, there are people out there that are asking for all kinds of nasty stuff.
Yep.
And so yeah, I got a guy. I'm supposed to be talking about you. Sorry.
It's fine.
That's fine. No, I've got a guy, I'm looking for all kinds of any way to break into anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, like I said earlier today, I was trying out for Little Shop of Horrors, and
How did that go?
I think it went all right. The people there were really friendly, and I'm in that place that is too. Like, even if I don't get a part, being able to help out with like art, costuming, things like that, anything is really, I'd be perfectly happy being behind the scenes.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I try not to plan that far ahead, dude. Really.
Where do you see yourself next week?
answer.
Where do you see yourself next week?
Where do I see myself next week?
Right here.
Right here, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be hanging out with you guys amongst other things.
That's what we win. We win to come back.
Yes, I'd love to come back. No, this is fun. This is fun. This is
You've been here 5 minutes. How do you know you want to come back?
how do I know I want to come back?
After this, did we make that good of a first impression on you?
Well, I mean, seriously, guys, it's a Wednesday night, and I will say that on a Wednesday night, usually I'm clubbing at Nocturne, so the fact that, I passed that up for you guys, I guess.
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'm usually watching American
seriously,
Idol right
you oughta take this and what are you guys doing later?
It was a Craigslist ad, so you were probably kind of happy when you got here. We all had pants on.
Yeah. No, seriously, I have an experience amongst many things that I do or are capable of. Is I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I had this guy.
You're definitely part of this crew now.
I had this guy. I had this guy on Craigslist.
We could be doing a massage over here.
Exactly. No, it's something that I could. Yeah.
Well, this is how we can get customers for her. This is how she can manage to turn this into an income producing opportunity for herself.
Yep.
Come on.
Always looking to get the word out because walking around with business cards and stuff like that is a pain in the ass. I've got a chair, so the next time I can bring that.
Is it on wheels?
No, it comes in like a.
It's a bag.
Yes, it comes in a bag. You set it up. It's really, really nifty. Easy to carry, and I prefer working on a table, but that is the thing that I can take with me. And I had this guy who was advertising on Craigslist. He says, "I want a massage with a happy ending, but I don't know what it is. What is it?" He's curious. So I'm learning to the guy. I'm like, okay, well, I happen to be a massage therapist. I'm a licensed therapist. I know what a happy ending is. I mean, I could fill you in. I don't usually. I would say that at that point, I mean, I'm gonna have to charge. I mean, you always charge, it's $60. But seriously, dude, this is one of those things that I'm gonna have to bump you up to $90. I think. And he says,
"Put your money away, Alex."
Yeah, exactly. He says, "So what is?" No, you guys is a different story. I mean,
What's
We
our
work together. It's 45.
What's all right?
Well, no, but it is. I do have clients, and they do actually expect to pay for these things.
Put your money away, man.
So he's like,
Get off the table. Stop crawling over there to give her that cash.
he's asking me, and I said, no, seriously, you have no idea what it is. You gotta be kidding me. He's like, no, I don't. I said, dude, okay, fine. If you must know, a happy ending is a hand job. That's what you get at the end. It's one of those things that is occasionally with men, something pops up, and if it does, then you have to deal with that. That's what that's especially, the Asian thing and so forth. That's what they're selling. It's cute. It's fun. He says, no, I had no idea. I said, oh my God, are you kidding? So if I had told you that a happy ending was like you got a lollipop at the end, like at the dentist for being a good boy, you would have taken that, I mean, happy ending, happy meal. Ronald McDonald comes in and gives you some fries. I don't know. He's like, no, seriously, I had no idea. I'm like, you have got to be. It's really cute if you're trying to sound inexperienced, but I know what it is to. But if you're on Craigslist, man, I mean, there are people that, it's 3:00 and I need a blowjob. Can you meet me? You should have, maybe you should have.
Put that in there in my ad.
I was waiting for you to answer that ad.
Yeah, some other personals. You don't have to be shy, dude. Don't lie to me.
This is Craigslist. We don't have your
Exactly.
pictures.
Don't lie to me. You know what you're asking for.
So you said that this obviously comes up when you're massaging dudes. They get
Things
aroused.
come up, yeah.
In your school, I guess they taught you how to deal with that.
Yes.
How did they? What is that particular
What's the
chapter
protocol?
about?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, see, that's one of the things that is in a professional setting. They will say, yeah, that's one of those things that they warn you about. Is
So like day one.
Watch out.
Watch
For
out.
a rising sun.
Watch out for people who expect a little more fun than what you're asking for. And so, yeah, it's one of those things that in that setting they will say, if that occurs, expect the clients to be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. And yeah, you say, if you need a little time.
Here's a magazine.
Yeah.
It's
It's one of those things that you're supposed to see no evil, hear no evil. If something occurs, do not make a big deal of it. If they feel awkward, then, you excuse yourself for a little while, etc. But it's one of those things that they're really, really aware of. But I say, I understand. I totally do. And I know, on one hand, from the professional level, you're not supposed to be selling sex. Okay?
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was telling the guy. This constitutes, it's a step away from massage versus prostitution. I understand that. However, we're living in a really uptight state, and I happen to not be uptight. But they'll sell the massage people. This is the double standard I really hated. They were explaining that they'll say, please, avoid that entirely, yet they're advertising sensual massage. So they're really explicit about the difference between sexual massage, sensual massage, and it can be confusing, and people, you're in there, you're getting relaxed, you feel good.
Shit pops up.
Exactly. With women, it's not, as much of an issue, but with guys, yeah, it can happen. I know. I mean, there's some people that, you just happen to brush up against them, something pops up. So
I'm 41, I still get morning wood.
Congratulations. A round of applause from Mouth Al.
Now, you were talking about the if the men are uncomfortable, then you just kind of pretend like nothing happened. Mm-hmm. I think probably the only men that would really be uncomfortable or embarrassed is the ones that only a little small tent appeared.
Well,
I'm sure they wouldn't. I'm
yeah,
sure that
then they have to
situation-
apologize for their size. Yeah, I know.
I'm sure in that situation, you wouldn't ask for your happy ending then, Alex.
No.
Question for you.
How are you
Yes.
so sure about that? Just
I know he would ask. Wouldn't matter how big or small he thought he was. You sent me some pictures, and I actually mentioned you in my blog this morning, and I didn't want to post your pictures without your permission. But I was talking about you because I was talking about your name. I went off in this rant about parents and why they name people the way they do. May I post a picture of you in my blog tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I don't care.
I would like to describe you, if I may,
Okay. All right.
because this is audio. I mean, I have it on
Yeah,
video.
no,
the videotape
absolutely.
is running out there, by the way. But you're a cute girl.
Thank you.
You have multicolored hair.
Yes.
You are about how tall are you? I can't tell where you're sitting down.
5'3". Yeah, I'm short.
5'3".
I'm a hobbit. I love it.
Your weight is proportionate to your height. We won't mention what that might be. I'm not even going to speculate. You have colorful clothing on. And if I were to describe it in a word that I'm not sure if this would be offensive or not to you, but I would kind of describe you as like a hippie of some sort.
Yes, definitely.
Would you feel comfortable with that description?
Yeah, I'm a hippie goth, which people have. It seems to clash, but yeah, I'm totally. I love hair and Jesus Christ Superstar, and I grew up. My father. My music interests started with folk, so I was really into Bob Dylan, Mamas and the Papas, and so forth. And through that, learned I'm also very into causes, environmentalist, animal person, and so forth. So hearing folk music, where nowadays music is, they don't really have much in the way of depth, meat to their lyrics. It's it's all love songs. It's all, my girl did this or whatever. And back then, yeah, protest songs, stuff like that. Yeah, protesting, but also Bob Dylan is a big hero of mine, and he was somebody that really made you think. And I appreciate intelligent music. I also like Tom Lear, who was somebody in the 50s who did a lot of social commentary stuff, Smothers Brothers, things like that. But yeah, from there grew into, eventually I had to recognize that the world turned into, rock and roll, accepted that.
Thank you.
Yes. So I do enjoy rocking out, and I was a total Mansonite. Love Marilyn Manson. Up until the point that he and Twiggy went, south.
I remember that. It was a sad day.
Yes, it was. And I really don't appreciate the KMFDM thing. I think basically they had a good thing going, and they had a concept, and he kind of took over that, became more about him and less about them. And in that happens sometimes with bands. Not a big deal.
That was a lot with bands.
Yeah. Actually, funny story concerning Manson. I had a boyfriend at the time who was, my boyfriend Jason was really into them too. He was a cross-dresser.
Your boyfriend.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes. So yeah, that's funny when your boyfriend looks better in your clothes than you. Boy, there was this one red dress that I just couldn't fill out, and he did. So anyway, he also was somebody who he had anger management issues. Seriously.
How were you able? By the way, how were you able to deal with anger management issues with people?
Well, I'm a martial artist, so I can kick his ass.
I remember that because I'm doing a whole segment on this show, just me pissed off.
Okay, all right. No, I don't take anybody's shit.
Okay, I won't be pissed off at you.
Okay,
I like you.
thank you. So anyway, we were at a Manson concert. It was during the Antichrist Superstar thing. And
the good old days.
Yes. No, it was really, really awesome concert. They were doing kind of, at the time, they were doing like, if you've seen Pink Floyd's The Wall,
Mm-hmm.
it was set up like that. They were doing that kind of thing with their tour. And we were there, and while we were there, moving through the crowd, the place is really packed. And he is trying to get to some friends of ours, and he brushes up against somebody. Brushing up against somebody leads to pushing, shoving, etc. So he is pushing this guy. There's these big guys, too. Big guys. Not that Jason wasn't built, but he was a skinny dude. And these big guys with dreadlocks and so forth were shoving him back. And my friend Dan is trying to break up this thing that could lead to a brawl, that could lead to us getting kicked out of the concert. The concert hasn't even started yet. So we're getting led away. We're breaking it up, trying to get him away. And Dan is watching the guys going, dude, that totally looked like Jonathan Davis. And it was just a joke at the time. But I read in the newspaper later that Jonathan Davis and Monkey from Korn were at the concert. So I'm like, oh my God, dude, you almost got your ass kicked by Korn.
That would have been worth fighting.
That would have been worth it. I was like, dude.
That was me.
That was me. I got kicked out of a Manson concert for fighting with Korn. Yeah.
He wasn't wearing your red dress, was he?
Might have got you backstage.
No. But yeah, he was. I had. Yeah, exactly. It was one of those things that was, dude, if I had only known. But we were trying to stay out of trouble.
He did have her good heels on.
If you had recognized him, it probably would have been a whole different.
Yeah. That would have been cool. No, it was one of those things it was a lot of fun, and I love Manson people, and I love that little kids will get into it. It's a teenage thing, but there are 12, 13-year-olds that are into it, and that's cool. And I'm there at the time, I'm sitting there, and there's this kid that was 10 years old who went to this concert. He's there with his dad. And his dad had to bring him, obviously. And his dad is this normal kid, a normal person, and you've got this little kid who is all dressed up in, goth makeup and so forth. And it's really interesting to see Dad there, little kid Manzanite up on the box, shouting, shoot, 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 motherfucker, shoot, shoot. And Dad is just like, he's just trying to support his son's interests.
Dad wanted to be doing it too, or he wouldn't have been there. He just
Yeah,
didn't have the nerve to
exactly.
stand up and do it.
Dad's like,
Yeah.
I'm glad the exes kick it in.
All right, Foulmouth Al, you are stayed behind past your time there.
Looks that way.
Oh,
Did you wanna
gotta
go?
leave?
That's all right. I don't have to go. I'm
Okay.
good. Things are getting
I
interesting.
told you it was getting. You're gonna get. What? You were gonna leave because it was boring before.
No,
before
it's
she
10
got
o'clock.
here.
Getting on 10 o'clock. We were waiting on you
man.
since 9 and 10 o'clock.
I
was
know.
over.
I'm so sorry.
Here's
I'm so sorry.
here's a big question, big concern for both of you to know. Ghosty. And,
Okay. Big
Foulmouth?
concern.
You don't mind if I call you Ghosty?
No,
It's like
no.
I've already come up with a term of endearment for you. I know you for
so
10
cute.
minutes. So Ghosty, Foulmouth, I have like a pet peeve.
Yeah.
2 pet peeves. Second one isn't as important as the first one. The second one is just like people not returning calls and important like business stuff. Not as important as number one, where I have this thing about if I say we're going to start at a certain time, we're going to start at a certain time. Are you
Right.
punctual, Ghosty?
Yes. No.
Are you reliable, trustworthy?
Yes, I am. I hate the number of friends that I have that are, we're going to meet here, we're going to meet there. You call them back, you got to text them, and this didn't work out, and that didn't. Yeah. So, no, I totally
She did
understand.
walk. Didn't you say you walked?
No, I drove here.
Oh.
Because I like what you bring to the table here. But if we're going to do a show and we agree that we're going to do a show at a certain time, you got to be here.
Okay. No, I understand.
Even knowing that there's a possibility that we might not make any money for doing that show that day.
No, this is just fun. No, I
We
understand.
want it to be more than fun, but
Yeah, no. I totally understand.
okay.
He's looking at me with like
Telling you.
warning eyes. Seriously, do not leave me hanging, okay?
And
or I'll kick your
the
ass.
excuse of your mother being in an emergency room will not fly. I got 2 of them today. 2 other people are supposed to be here,
Wow.
and just coincidentally, their mothers are in the emergency room. I'm not buying it.
I've heard that. Yeah,
lame.
my mother got hit by a bus. Yeah, sorry, can't come. Yeah, no.
What other kind of things are you interested in there, my little friend?
Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, I'm an artist and a writer. I've just finished my first novel that I'm looking to get published, so I can put that in too. It's called SAD.
Sad.
It's sad. It's about a boy who grows up. He's an orphan. He grows up in a Christian school, and basically, it's one of those things that eventually he has a relationship with one of his teachers there.
An inappropriate relationship?
Yes, an inappropriate relationship with one of his teachers. She's it's not a porno, okay? It's cute and kinky in that sense. It sounds bad.
It's a porno with
It's
a.
not porno, but
It
it's
sounds bad.
but
It
it's
sounds
kinky.
bad, but it really isn't. It's a coming of age, like Catcher in the Rye for Life Around.
And I want to read it, by the way.
Okay, cool.
And you'll have an opportunity to pitch your book here on the show.
okay.
That'd be like a way to compensate.
But I got to pitch it right.
Damn it.
That's all right. We can edit. He can go
He
back
can-
and give you another
yes,
chance.
Yes.
That's
We
right.
will-
I could cut out a
we
couple
will-
cents of
we
that,
will
piece
put
it
together-
all together.
Okay, so next time, we'll put together a decent commercial for it.
This with a jingle.
Oh, good. Can I sing for it? That would be
Absolutely.
fun.
Yeah, I'll play
Foul
guitar.
Al.
Well, yeah, no,
play
seriously.
Al
We
does
can have a
guitar.
music. We can have a musical segment. Every week.
Absolutely.
Other things.
I'm going to put you right on the spot right here while you're
Okay.
thinking. Didn't mean to cut you off in mid-thought there. I'll put you right on the spot.
Yeah.
In the next 30 seconds, come up with an idea, an original idea of some sort, or an idea, doesn't even have to be totally original, that you would like to include on the show.
Huh.
Like a weekly segment of your own.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I do is I do tarot readings.
Okay.
Rune readings, things like that, tell people's fortunes. So that is a really fast, easy thing.
We won't do
Divination.
readings on there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's okay. I was asking you for
I'm
one.
like-
I was asking you for one. You came through in the clutch.
Right.
I actually bought tarot
Yeah,
cards.
I mean, that's yeah. Wasn't expecting to.
I got a Chris Angel magic kit for Christmas.
Is it really?
By the way, that was the best magic kit. I've had a lot of magic kits when I was a kid. I bought it for my kid, by the way. It wasn't for me. But that was an awesome magic kit. I just want to say that.
Okay.
Well, next week
That'll be my
have a
segment
trick
next
for us.
Next week you will levitate.
We'll be doing cards.
Yeah, you
Sure.
did say something about hypnosis and so forth. That sounds like fun.
Levitation.
I've got friends. Unfortunately, the friends that I have that I'd have to introduce you to that could talk about things that they do would be are more of a visual experience. I said I've got a friend Matt who hosts parties. He's a fire elemental, and he has bonfires where basically a whole bunch of occult people get together and they do fire dancing, which is where they've got girls that have they've got these things in their hands that they just like that they light on fire.
Demon
that they
claws.
hold and do that sort of thing.
Are there any sacrifices at these rituals?
What? No, but we did have one of those living funerals.
A living funeral?
Yeah, before he went to Omega. Basically, it was something that where he was turning a corner in his life and trying to become somebody different. So basically, we had a funeral
For the old guy.
for the person that he was. And so in that thing, everybody got to talk about
we're
the
gonna
Matt that they
reenact that.
knew.
We could have a funeral for Marshall for
and
his own
and
relationship.
have
Right.
relate stories, and then in that there was a dummy, an effigy that was made up to look like him that was sitting dead on the sofa, and so after that they carried it to the fire and burned it.
I
So
don't think we can have a fire in here, though. I think that's the
No,
problem. I
no,
see with
no.
that.
Summertime
No,
comes, we
but
could do
you
a
could-
show out in the field.
but I was gonna say, but you could totally
it's a
take
laptop.
your stuff to his place because they have
definitely.
music,
We're
they
definitely
have
Doing
Yeah, you could do a
on
video at
location.
some point.
Yeah, we can do video too. That's right.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
and-
know if they want themselves videotaped.
Oh no, they'd love it.
Well,
they would love
sign
it.
off
They
on a
always
big,
take
thick release.
They always take pictures and stuff like that. So they have videos so they can have it on YouTube where they have dancing. I'm sure if I looked on MySpace or Facebook, I'd be able to show you guys Allison's fire dancing.
Your gold mine.
Yeah, you're into so much interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Allison
Unbelievable, you're so young.
is
Fucking gold mine.
Allison is really fun. Yeah, she's.
How about next week we do Bring a Friend?
Yeah, I have to bring. Allison would love this.
There'll be 8 of us next week.
She's
You can bring girls anytime
Yeah,
you want.
she's a girlfriend of mine. Seriously, she's really, 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 really cute.
She definitely must come.
Or bring
Yes.
a chair.
No,
Although,
I
not to interrupt, just to catch you up, my girlfriend's moving out here.
Can we do it?
All this shit
Can we
that
do
you
the
see
next
here?
show while she's actually moving her shit out?
that would be fun. That would be fun.
really
We
cool.
can make comments.
Oh man, what a kick in the ass that would be! That would be great.
Hold
That
on,
is
we're
great.
going on break. They're moving the table now. They're taking our chairs.
Bye, honey. Have a nice life. Get the hell out of here! God damn it, we got a show to do. No, that would be great.
That would.
By the way, Marshall's wife's moving, his ex-wife, his girlfriend's moving out.
Yeah,
Alex is going to take over the show while Marshall argues with his girlfriend over the fucking TV.
TV's staying. We are, but see everything else you see here, except for that thing behind you, that's where pictures of
So bring a chair next week, Ghost.
Okay.
Pictures
yeah.
of-
definitely.
And there'll be plenty of room for a massage table.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
we'll be putting this on the massage
We'll be
table.
on the massage table.
We're gonna need your massage table next week.
I think she said she's leaving those pictures there for some reason because she says I want to sell the house.
She wants you to seem like a
Needs to-
fruit.
The pictures go with the paint.
Yeah, they do.
I have an idea for a show. If you for artists, you do art stuff. There's a tattoo that I wanted. Maybe you draw it, and we'll do and see if we can set up a show from the tattoo place.
We're gonna have a guy come here. What the hell? Tattoos
You
and
have I
massage.
gotta know what's in that bag.
Well, what's in that bag is some of the things that I brought along just to show you guys. Unfortunately, people here can't see.
No, I'm gonna take a picture. Pull that stuff
These
out.
are journals,
What am I
but
hitting here?
It's a like a.
it's
wow.
like a diary,
Check you out.
but they're like fun diaries. They're like picture books, and it's something that it's how I know where I've been and what I've done.
That's awesome. You are a character. You're going to be the star of this show.
Oh, you didn't mean me.
No, you definitely bring your own certain fucked up wackiness to this whole
All right.
thing. Oh my god! Did you draw that?
Yes, this is a sketch of a painting that I done eventually. Yeah, this was the sketch for it. It is now a big painting, and it's something that is 3D, where in there his gloves.
Hold it up, like real steady, so he can get a picture of that. That is fucking fantastic.
Clearly, it's in my
Jeez.
book.
You're a very good
People
artist.
always ask that. This is the first thing. Did you draw that?
I met two good
no,
artists today.
no,
No, you know what?
somebody else did.
It's like somebody with
No,
that
it
kind of
just
talent
appeared
should
out
be
of-
like making millions of dollars.
Dude,
Seriously.
selling art is a pain in the
No.
butt and a half.
You and I are going to work together on another project.
Okay.
On a different project, for sure. We're going to do a comic book together.
Dude, one of the things that I'm working on is a graphic novel. I've been illustrating somebody's pitching again. My friend Tyler wrote a story
I want to look at that later. But
that, I'll have to bring that next time, that I'm turning into a graphic novel. So,
yeah, I definitely have another project for you. I'm going to pause for a break here for a second. We'll be right back.
all right. Good. It's interesting to me because as far as religion goes, I'm somebody that pulls from all sorts of things. So the idea that, they had gods out there long before a Christian god showed up is kind of neat. And besides, their gods were far more interesting.
Zeus.
Exactly.
Zeus was the man.
But one of
Thor.
the things...
Thor is one of them, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Say Thor. I do. I have one of the other books that I've been putting together is a book of rune fairies, and basically
You saying Thor was a fairy?
no. Well, no. Thor was a serious guy.
Thor
With a
was
big
cool.
hammer,
Can't wait
right?
to see his
Thor's
movie.
hammer.
Yeah.
No. But the idea is that I like to draw fairies, winged things, and so the idea is that each picture is kind of trying to represent what the different runes represent.
Yeah. So you're not
And-
talking about gay people as like fairies.
No,
That's
no,
already-
I'm
the
talking
winged-
about
winged fairies.
elven things.
Gotcha. We had a whole conversation about gayness earlier.
Gay fairies are real,
Yeah, they don't have wings,
right?
right?
Well, sometimes
She's
they-
talking about mythical fairies.
Yes,
I got-
sometimes
I was
they
looking
do
someplace
actually. If you go to Nocturne, yeah, sometimes they have butterfly wings.
Oh yeah. Of course.
We're going there Friday.
I thought we were going there tonight.
That's my bedtime. All right, so here's what we are going to do. We are going to wrap up
All right.
this particular version of the show that is yet to be titled.
The ghost ship.
It is going to be the Ghost Show. Yeah, probably. No doubt.
Seems like it.
The breakaway star, for sure. And this was the audition show. I'm not sure if this is part 1 of 2
Oh,
or
thank
3
you.
or 4 or anything like that, but this was the audition show. My name is Marshall Manlove. Auditioning with me here today was Alex Storm, Foulmouth Al, and Ghost Foundling. I think it's safe to say that provided that they are trustworthy and dependable and punctual.
And here.
and here.
Yes.
And just tell me a half an hour. Just tell me we're supposed to be here a half an hour earlier than I really am.
Yeah, and leave a cookie. for
You have
Alex
cookies?
Storm. I will. Yeah, I actually have to do that. That's like part of the perks. Have a basket of cookies.
Yeah,
out there.
like that.
His girl-
Kind of like when we went and he did the show at the porn convention, and I went with him and I got paid by dinner, and he kept saying, "Well, wait till the Miami show. Wait till the Miami show."
And they
I'm
never
still
call-
waiting
I
for
never-
Miami.
So am I, man. They never call me for that. But that's because they didn't let me do my thing there that first day. I'm telling you, that's why. We'll fill you in on that later.
Okay.
Ghost, it was a conversation we had earlier.
Anyway, it was about cookies. He's going to have cookies next week.
Of cookies.
Because that's all he's going to have in his cupboard
That's
because his
what- I'm
girlfriend's
just,
moving
I'm
out.
just saying we were going to Miami. We're going to have cookies. You know, we'll see when the cookies are if the cookies are here next week.
I can at least do. What kind of cookies you want? Some
Fudge
cookies.
stripe.
Fudge stripe. With those like.
Keebler.
You had elves. So you should. Ghost will
Elven.
probably like
That's
that.
why we have to have the Keebler cookies, right?
Elven
Yes.
goodness.
Oh, I love baking.
That is so thoughtful of you, Alex, to think of Ghost that way. Bring the
Yeah, well,
elven
we got to have
cookies.
Keebler because it's got the little elf on the.
No, I am faithful.
She's kind of like an elf too. Remember, like our own. How would you classify yourself if you had to classify yourself as?
Oh, I'm definitely not human. So yeah, I'm Fae.
Okay.
Fae.
Fairy, right?
But
Oh.
but not yes. Fae in the yes mythical sense, not in the fairy sense. Although I am bi.
That's good to know. That will bring that up at another
Yeah.
time.
Are you really?
No, I've totally got this.
Or you just make that up?
No. I've got this.
Urge.
No, I've got one of the
Got
other
that
things
too.
that I've got on Craigslist is I've got this girl who wants me to do some get together party with her for her boyfriend with her
Swinging.
for her
We were
boyfriend
talking about
for
that
her-
earlier.
for his birthday.
Can we tape that?
I could ask them.
Yes.
I could totally ask them. Well, yeah, they might be into it. I think they did say
It'd
something
just be
about
audio.
Yeah, I think they said something about videotaping. I don't know.
We do that professionally, both Foul Mouth and I.
Wow. Okay.
We have two
Yeah,
angles.
no.
Two camera angles.
Cameras out right now.
No, we've been talking
I'll do
back
the
and
play-by-play.
forth, and the
You could be the mic grip.
most
You'd be holding
recent
the
thing.
microphone.
Yeah, we've been talking RP, and the most
that
recent
microphone in.
thing that I've gotten from her is that he wants to rape you for.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
No. As
I'm
in
your
a
protector
scenario.
now.
No, it is a scenario. So I'm like,
Gotta have safe words.
So yeah, no. Well, I've got plenty of friends who are into S&M, so I know what you're talking about. I actually have. I was like, oh, I understand. I had a scene. I tell a story about a one of those things, rape scene that the fun rape that went.
Oh yeah.
That went south. Basically, yeah. Me and my friend Ty. I was like, we were having fun partying. And I said, I want you to be like a stalker. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to run out and you're going to chase me. And at the time, we were living next to a golf course. So the thing is that he was going to hunt me down and, catch me and do that. So we're out and I'm running around and it was just fun. And because you see it in horror movies all the time, the girl running around and she breaks her heel and so forth. It was fun. As I'm doing this and fleeing from him, I lose track of him. He doesn't show up, and I'm like, huh. So I'm
Said
thinking,
fuck it.
I'm thinking,
Did too good of a job
This
of
bitch
running
is
away.
too fast. I'm not chasing her all over this fucking golf course.
yeah, we were really drunk. So I'm thinking,
Oh,
my.
now it gets better.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe
Next
he
thing you
got.
know, he punches her in the fucking head.
I'm thinking maybe he got lost. I don't know. So I go back around, and I'm in the parking lot of the golf course, and there's this car, and these two guys see me, and I come up to them and I say, "Hey guys, did you happen to notice that there was like a guy that was following me? Have you seen him around?" And they go, "Yeah, we chased him off."
Nice. Kick his ass.
And they said, "Well, he was chasing you. We thought he was going to hurt you." I said, "Yes, he was supposed to."
And they said, well, we'll oblige.
And I'm like,
Well,
"What?"
get in.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's just, where is he? They're like, no, we chased him off for you. He's over there on the tree. I'm like, oh, I'm
On the
sorry.
tree, tied up,
Yeah.
duct tape, bloody
Yeah.
pulp.
I'm
He's on the tree. Now show us your twat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I got rescue people coming in. Yeah, you came in to rescue me. That's terrible. No.
Yeah.
I was sure you were going to say you found them in a sand trap with an animal.
No, but it did. We did eventually end up in a sand trap. Yes, in a sand trap with handcuffs.
See, I'm psychic too. I knew there was a sand trap.
Now, if you want to talk, this is not a bit. You want to talk animals? I am animal friendly. You know, you love your animals. Really love your animals. I used to have a.
Wait, what?
She used to have a Great Dane.
Well, yeah,
It's gonna be an 8-part show.
I had I had a bunny, right? And he loved me. I raised him up from when he was little. He was a little cute little guy. But bunnies, bunnies, always horny. It was one of those things that was weird as he was growing up. I used to have these slippers that had shaggy dogs on the feet. And you see this with dogs, the thing that is they hump your leg. Well, this bunny used to
He was fucking your slippers.
He used to hump the slippers. I was like, oh, he thinks it's I was like 13 at the time. I'm like, oh, he's playing with my shoes. And I'm like, wait, oh,
What's that little thing?
What the hell is he doing? Oh my God. So it used to be something that was really scary. I'm like, dude, these are my slippers. That's kind of gross. So I had to get him a frog. So we had a stuffed frog. And
Of course.
we would put it in his cage, and that was his fuck toy. And so it was something that was every time I would come down the step, Mommy's coming, he would start humping his frog. That was how I knew that he loved me.
If you had just known to record that on a videotape, but from the shoe to the frog, you could have sold that to Funniest Home Videos for
Yes,
thousands.
exactly.
It definitely would have won.
It was just one of those, he was really, really into me. It was one of those times that, like, you know, I was coming down to see him and he's fucking his frog. And I'm like, here, have some food, you know, tucking him for the night. And I swear to God, dude, I open the cage and you know what it is when a guy gives you the look. When he gives you the look that says, come on, man. And I got this. My bunny is like,
Let's get a look.
He rolled over, put his feet up in the air, and said, "How about a happy ending?"
yes, exactly. Well, seriously. Okay. All right. That's my cat.
Oh, okay.
My
Hold on, I'm still trying to digest the bunny.
my cat Normal. Okay, she was a sweetheart, and I loved her to death. Now, this is the story. May not be believable, but for those of you who do believe, I believe that it is the spirit of said same animal. I swear to God that when Bunny died, a short time later, I had a dream about a little girl in a field. And I went to said field that day and found a kitten. And things that the cat did over time reminded me of said rabbit.
You hump the frog.
No, it didn't hump the frog, but it's something that if you're spirits, you can see a soul and you know that you've known it. And basically this cat was somebody that she got into heat, and I was by myself. There's one cat. There's nothing to do for her. And at the time, I was with a guy, Mike, who really, one cat was enough. So I keep saying she needs a boyfriend, but that leads to kittens. He doesn't want it. So I got this cat, and eventually what we recognize is in order to shut it up, because it's really a pain in the ass, seriously, I'm an artist. You diddle the cat with the paintbrush. So the cat comes over, get the paintbrush, and you just get off the cat. She would freak out. She would run around on the floor. She'd be clawing the floor. It's just a slide that she used to do where she was on her side.
The big horny slide.
Yes, you see, yeah. They make the weirdest.
The horny kitty slide. It's called Get 'em Fixed.
I crawl on my back.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy,
I'm scratching my back on the carpet.
this guy that I was with at the time, yeah, he was a real like Christian.
So what did he think when you
freak.
masturbated a cat?
Yes. So it was really embarrassing. He was also a storyteller. I'm an RP person. I do LARPing, Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that. So he used to game with us, and it's really embarrassing. Eventually, the cat recognized, because I get tired of it. She would go into heat on purpose, because they have cycles. But this cat, once she recognized that I could masturbate her, I swear to God, she'd go for months.
She was your buddy. She was your friend.
She's like, I don't have to come out of heat.
And that was your first bi experience.
Yes, exactly.
And she just look at you with the eyes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Come on. So, basically, she found out when she was cleaning herself afterwards that she could do it herself. And cats can. Because it's one of those things that is, people will talk about it. Human beings, we cannot give ourselves oral sex. Animals, however, can. So, having been introduced to that, she learned that. So, once she learned that trick, she was able to get herself off by herself all the time. So, it's really terrible when you're in the middle of a big RP scene. It's serious thing. We're slaying the dragon and so forth. And cat comes into the middle of the room and just... it's just... really breaks it up.
So what did you do? Did you take care of the cat, or did you go on with your RP game?
Cat learned to take care of itself.
Yeah. This is very embarrassing. Sorry. My cat needs some. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see my dog licking himself, and I just say, "Damn, I wish I was a dog."
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You'd never leave the house.
Yeah, exactly. No. I had this girlfriend, and she was a girl that was really into me, and I wasn't into her. So she was asking me, what is my type? And I'm going, I'm thinking to myself, she wants to know so that she can become that. And I'm like, well, I like redheads, and, I'm describing things, so forth. And I said, but really, if you got anything in a golden retriever.
I was afraid of where the bunny story was going. I was relieved that didn't go there. And then the cat story followed.
Wait till next week.
All right. Well, you certainly delivered there, my new young friend.
Glad we waited around.
Thank
for
you.
Ghost.
I'm here all weekend.
Yeah. Well, we were trying to say goodbye about 20 minutes ago.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm so
terribly
glad I
sorry.
did not hit pause.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure there's
Go
plenty
away.
other shit you could edit out.
Yeah, like the whole part before she got here.
Or 90% anyway. Except the part where we were talking about her. We don't want to erase that.
No, absolutely not. All right, everybody. We are out of here. Until next time. Peace out.
All right, kids. Good job.
Ich habe ein großes Hintern Ende.